A seemingly ordinary computer salesman living a double life as one of the world's most dangerous spies, married to a woman who has absolutely no idea her husband kills terrorists for a living. What could possibly go wrong? Well, everything, and that's exactly what makes 1994 True Lies one of the most explosive action comedies ever created. Released on July 15, 1994, True Lies didn't just hit theaters, it obliterated them. This James Cameron masterpiece earned a staggering $378 million worldwide, making it one of the highest-grossing films of that year. But here's the kicker. Those box office numbers only tell half the story of why this movie became legendary. Our story centers on Harry Tasker, played by Arnold Schwarzenegger, at his absolute peak. By day, Harry appears to be the most boring computer salesman imaginable. He's got the personality of wet cardboard, drives a sensible sedan, and seems incapable of excitement. His wife Helen, portrayed brilliantly by Jamie Lee Curtis, is slowly dying of boredom in their marriage. She feels trapped in suburban monotony, completely unaware that her husband is actually one of America's top secret agents. The genius of True Lies lies in this fundamental deception. While Helen thinks she's married to a man who couldn't hurt a fly, Harry is out there infiltrating terrorist organizations, speaking multiple languages fluently, and taking down international criminals with his bare hands. It's the ultimate case of not knowing the person sleeping next to you. The film opens with Harry executing an incredibly dangerous mission at a fancy party, showcasing his skills as a master spy. But the moment he returns home, he transforms back into this mundane husband character. The contrast is both hilarious and fascinating. Cameron uses this duality to create comedy gold while building toward an explosive revelation. Everything changes when Harry discovers that Helen is having what she believes is an affair with a car salesman named Simon, played by Bill Paxton in one of his most memorable roles. But here's the twist that makes your jaw drop. Simon isn't actually a spy like he claims to be. He's just a pathetic car salesman pretending to be dangerous to impress Helen. The irony is incredible. Helen is trying to escape her boring life by getting involved with someone she thinks is exciting, but he's actually just as ordinary as she believes her husband to be. Harry's jealousy and hurt lead him to use his spy resources to investigate his own wife. He and his partner Gib, played by Tom Arnold, set up an elaborate sting operation to test Helen's loyalty. They convince her that she's being recruited for a dangerous spy mission, making her perform tasks that put her in increasingly uncomfortable situations. This is where the movie gets really interesting psychologically. Harry is essentially torturing his wife emotionally while hiding behind his spy persona. It's dark, it's twisted, and it's absolutely captivating to watch unfold. But just when you think you've got the movie figured out, True Lies throws its biggest curveball. Real terrorists, led by the menacing Aziz, actually kidnap both Harry and Helen. Suddenly, Helen discovers her husband's true identity in the most dramatic way possible. She watches in complete shock as Harry effortlessly dispatches multiple armed terrorists, revealing skills she never knew existed. The terrorists are planning to detonate nuclear warheads in major American cities, and now Harry must save the world. Helen goes from being a bored housewife to being thrust into genuine life-or-death situations alongside her husband. The action sequences that follow are absolutely legendary. We're talking about motorcycle chases through hotel corridors, fighter jets pursuing characters through city streets, and combat scenes that redefined what action movies could achieve. Cameron spent a then record-breaking budget of over $100 million, and every penny shows up on screen. Helen's transformation throughout the film is remarkable. Jamie Lee Curtis delivers a powerhouse performance as she evolves from a frustrated suburban wife into a capable partner who can hold her own in dangerous situations. The chemistry between her and Schwarzenegger crackles with both tension and genuine affection. The climax takes place on a bridge where the terrorists are preparing to launch their nuclear attack. Harry must use all his skills while protecting Helen, who is now fully aware of who her husband really is. The action is relentless, the stakes are impossibly high, and the emotional payoff is incredibly satisfying. The ending reveals that Harry and Helen have worked through their marriage problems by literally fighting side by side against international terrorism. They've learned to be honest with each other, and Helen has discovered excitement she never knew she craved. In the final scene, we see them both working as spy partners, with Helen having been recruited into Harry's organization. Their marriage is stronger than ever because they're finally living authentically together. True Lies succeeds because it's simultaneously a marriage counseling session and a world-saving adventure.
What can I say? I'm a spy.
Cameron crafted something truly special here. A movie that works as both an intimate relationship drama and an epic action spectacle, proving that the biggest explosions mean nothing without genuine, human emotion driving them forward.
Have you ever killed anyone?
Yeah, but they were all bad.
I really love this movie because it crosses so many genre lines that keep you into the movie and wanting more. Schwarzenegger and Miss Curtis were amazing, and the romance was different, sexy, and intense. The action sequences were true Hollywood and timed perfectly. This to me is a true cult classic. Please let me know in the comments what parts of the movie you liked, and thanks for watching. I'll see you next movie.